started with the collective right out of the gate. Ooh, you're emotional because someone is pulling on your energy this week. So you need to call back your energy and get back into your own mind, body, and soul, because your energy is being scattered in too many different directions. And when people people are pulling on your energy, it's because they're thinking about you too. So you always need to just metaphorically cut the cords so you can have your energy back in your space and own it, right? So yes, I do see with clear skies ahead, this is where you're headed this week. After you clear this energy out, right? You're going to be passing the test with flying colors, and everything's just going to be flowing, and it's going to be big puffy white clouds, and you're going to feel so invigorated once you do this. This could be done in a simple 5-minute meditation of just visualizing all of your energy from people around you and objects. All of that energy that's yours from them goes up into the sun, and then the sun's cleaning it and spinning it, and then you cut the cords of what's left, of what's going up to the sun. And then at that point, then you tap the top of your head and visualize that sun with the pure energy that's cleansed going all the way down through your chakras, down to the bottom of your feet and out through the palm of your hands, and thank the sun and bless and feel that nice warm fun energy. And that's a really great visualization to cut cords and call back your energy. And also, just like thanking the sun for just standing out in the sun and cleansing your energy if you don't want to go through that huge process. But I like that meditation. So with the dragon card for the animal spirit, I see dragons as all-knowing. They see above and beyond what eagles can see because they fly so much faster and cover so much terrain. So it's going to, with the dragon tied in with the clear skies, what I'm getting is that, there's some storms ahead, but with this strong armor, as a dragon is a strong armor, by protecting your energy from energy vampires and people who are sucking your energy, who think that they're being helpful and have a lot of good intentions, but they're really sucking your energy. You need to protect that with that armor as what a dragon would. Okay, I do see with the angels are asking you and your higher self is to visualize success this week, because you are going to be very successful. Whatever test you're coming up against with the clear skies ahead, you will pass the test with flying colors, 100%. That's not even a question in my mind. Yes, and I do see the 10 of Cups energy. This is beautiful. This is total emotional fulfillment, a completion of a cycle where you've reached the goal that you wanted, spending those tender moments with somebody romantic in your life. Because if things have been feeling a little chaotic, they will balance out with the yin and yang and the infinity, and because the ships are coming in. See, even on this card, there's a ship right there. And yes, with the 2 of Wands, this is building a brand new empire, one step above just the spark of the match of the creativity of the Ace of Wands. And so this is really great because things are starting to move forward for you, and you have 2 and 2. So 2 could be very significant for you. 10 could be significant, or even 14 could be great numbers for you to visualize your success this week. And I do see that in love, this can be in career and love, but I feel like with the 10 of Cups, it's a little bit more career or love oriented. I also do see that there's someone in your life or somebody that is around you that's coming in that likes them better with you. They like themselves better around you because you have such this beautiful, loving energy of being protected, strong, strong warrior with the dragon, but yet still soft and emotional on the inside with the 10 of Cups. And I see that the overall message for your love life this week is clear communication is needed now. And that being said, if you aren't with somebody, what do you like about yourself, and what can you improve on yourself to manifest that and embody that, become that, to mirror what you want back in a relationship or a loving, beautiful union? So overall, make sure you're visualizing the success. And if you're not here at the 10 of Cups yet, it is coming in for you. And obviously it's not going to unfold all in 1 week. Use discernment, but at the same time, it's building. So the building means 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. So I will go into the zodiac signs now. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Please comment and engage with the channel. Let me know who you are and where you're coming in from. And love and light. All right, we will head into the zodiac signs. And we'll start first with Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You're exactly where you need to be right now, Aries. So with Aries, I am an Aries, so I get this. We want to move things forward like yesterday, okay? We couldn't be more willing for things to come as quick as possible. That's why we like the Tower card. The Tower card represents Aries. But hey, listen, the Tower card is not a part of this reading. So I do see that stepping into more of the flow of the mana energy, it's going to help tame down that fire of wanting to move things forward really quickly. You know, it's under the unseen spoken, yes, the unspoken understanding of integrity, okay? And so having integrity within yourself to honor where you are in that moment and let yourself sit in that moment and say, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. I can only control so much, and what I can control, I will move forward with grace and ease rather than ramming ideas down people's throats or ramming through a project, okay? I do see with the vulture that there is some energy around you this week, Aries, that can be energy vampires, you know, sucking your energy and, you know, pushing you or giving you bad advice to move things forward, but you need to tune into your higher self, because Archangel Michael is here and he is saying, you know, he's working very closely with you on this powerful manifestation, and he's guiding you through situations that are pure of light as opposed to this vulture energy, okay? I do see that with the Three of Wands, there's definitely, you're waiting on something to transpire, as if you're looking out on the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in. But do know what you're manifesting with the yin and yang symbol right here with the blue and the yellow ball that he has in his hand. That is really going to manifest with balance. And you just need to have patience here, because by sitting on your throne, like the Cup or the Queen of Cups, this is really going to help you tap into being emotionally sound in the moment that you're in, and staying in that moment and staying in that space, that sacred space that you have in your heart that is going to fulfill you, and know that you can be fulfilled in the moment even if you haven't gotten the bounty yet, the goal that you've been reaching, okay? It's all part of the process. All right, and I do see with the Four of Wands, so 111 could be significant for you. 34, 43 could be numbers that are significant for you this week. But this is a card of celebration and coming together and actually building from the 3 to the 4. So that's actually in progression. So in the middle of that, you need to balance out your emotions, okay, Aries? I do see that for more love, I think that in your love life, it's time to pick up the pace. So this is definitely different what the beginning of the reading was saying. So there could be something significant in your relationships where you need to start taking action or start making some effort to move things forward, okay? And I see the overall advice for your love life this week, Aries, is do things as wholesome as holding hands. Like, that is such an intimate way of connecting that people often overlook on how beautiful that is to connect with somebody, okay? And I do see Archangel Michael is saying that he is protecting, you know, the steps you're taking for these relationships, and specifically someone that you have in mind. And maybe, you know, you make the gesture of reaching out for that person's hand or putting your hand on that hand and squeezing it and saying, I'm here for you, right? Because that's where true intimacy and emotional intelligence with the Queen of Cups comes from. All right, Aries. So just keep in mind this week, you're exactly where you need to be, and do things that bring in small gestures of intimacy in your relationships. All right. Let me know how this unfolds for you this week, Aries. Bye. All right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. What is going on? Oh, your angels and your guides always have your back, and they always do. And you know this, Taurus, but they are definitely making sure that you know it this week, okay? Yes, because with dolphin energy, you know, you're highly protected. It's a very playful, light-hearted energy around you. and the universe has your back and is working behind the scenes, okay? So you have the universe, your angels, and your guides all working on you in two different cards. So it's safe to show love and cooperation and selflessness right now, because you are being pointed in the right direction with your true heart, your pure ocean heart. I do see with the Scorpion, you know, there could be someone around you who you're like, wait a minute, if they have my back, how come you feel like you have to walk on ice or eggshells around somebody that could just, you know, sting you at any moment? But, you know, the angels are saying, listen, you need to shield your energy from people that are energy vampires, or that could just snap at any time, or just they're waiting for drama to happen, you know. So shield your energy, step into this protective energy of dolphin energy. When I think of dolphin energy, I think of a dolphin using their sonar to navigate situations and swim and play and have fun. But I also see it as a very blue energy, very much tied into with Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael has blue energy as well. So that's really interesting that's what I'm seeing. And then I do see the Ace of Cups. There's definitely some new emotional fulfillment coming in, something brand new coming in. It could be a birth of a new idea, a birth of an empire, of an emotional fortress that you're looking to build. And, you know, with the Sun card, I do see that everything is on your side, especially with the Sun card, because it's saying your inner child is feeling very warm and comforted. And with that playful energy of, it's interesting, there's also with this Scorpion, be careful you don't get a sunburn this week. Make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun too, because the sun, the sunflowers, and then the Scorpion flame right there, okay? I do see that this will turn into collaborating more with somebody. So for work, you could be getting promoted or being put on a team with one other person to work on a project together. Or this is traditionally also a marriage card, not necessarily in this tarot deck, but it will definitely, it's all about contracts and moving things forward, building something together. And didn't I say that with an emotional empire? So you could do something with a physical empire as well. And this could go for work and or love, but just make sure you're shielding your energy. And I do see that more so in your love life, there's some distance that could be going on either within yourself. Maybe you're turned off to love this week, or you are feeling someone pull away, or you're pulling away. But the overall message is keep your sails filled with wind. So don't let negative things and your energy being drained. Make sure that you're keeping your energy high and your sails filled with wind, because that's what's going to keep the energy and the synergy moving forward and closing the gaps. So if there's any gaps in your relationships, it's time to communicate what's going on. Let's sit down and have an open, honest communication, because that communication is key, right? So overall, Taurus, the angels have and your guides have your back this week, and so does the universe. So tap into your higher self with the Sun card. You know, the sun cleansing your chakras, just like I said in the collective reading. And make sure you're just shielding your energy and protecting yourself from harsh or fear-based energies that can infiltrate and sting you. Find that way to like poke a hole in your plans. So love and light. Comment below and let me know where you're chiming in from and who you are. And yeah, catch you on the next wave. Bye, Taurus. All right, now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini's sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So know that free will is at play in this scenario. So even though you think that things are going to unfold a certain way, everyone has free will. So you want to make sure that you hold in the highest regard and hold space of how you want your situation and your week to unfold. Because I do see with the naked sailing card, this is all about the bare minimum, right? Standing naked in front of each other with no shame, pure and honest intentions. So the more you come with your heart open and honest, the more it will mirror back to you, okay? I do see with the raccoon, there's some mischievousness around you this week that is definitely could throw you off your game, right? So you want to keep your energy in line and not scattered, Gemini. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to who you're spending your time with. And then also be willing to forgive. The angels are saying that there's something you need to clear your mind and body about. Ask them Please, angels and guides, clear my mind and body of past pain and exchange for peacefulness in all directions of time and space. I always say that at the end because we're multidimensional, right? I do see with the Magician, this is also could be a mischievousness. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that word today at play here, but this is also you stepping into your power as an alchemist, saying, you know what, I've got this. I'm going to move things forward very quickly with the Chariot, with ease and grace. No obstacles are in the way. If there was this road, if we could see further, there'd be an elephant there with Ganesh taking away the obstacles, right? Whatever this is this week, this is going to test your patience, so that's okay. You could be waiting on something to happen and it's not unfolding or going as quickly as you like, even though you've put in all the effort and all the work. But just know that patience is key with the Temperance card. It's all about being patient, understanding, and you pour into someone else's cup and they're going to pour back, but it's the ebb and flow, right? And if they're not pouring back and they're being, I don't know, I'm trying to be PG here, but if they're going to be more like a raccoon, get them out. Like, cut off that energy. All right, I do see in love, there is someone who is coming in that is in love with you or sees you as, wow, this is a great potential. Or if you're with somebody, this could be taking things to the next level, or just a confirmation of this is where you are in your beautiful, wonderful, romantic relationship. I do see with the overall message for love is to get the mosquito net out. So this is protecting your relationship. Again, the raccoon, someone, a third party, could be really chomping at the bit to see things unfold unfavorably for you. So be willing to forgive that person and say, you know what, they're not operating in their highest consciousness. They are a lower vibration. And so, you have the tools to get the mosquito net and protect yourself from the energy vampires. So let me know how that resonates for you, Gemini. Comment below and let me know where you're chiming in from. Would love to see that. Love and light. Catch you on the next wave. Bye. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, what is going on? Ooh, establish some trust before moving forward because you're being caught on the inside. And this is being caught on the inside is when you're paddling out to the lineup on your surfboard. You're getting pounded by waves, but you can't give up. But you have to establish some trust before you trust your energy with somebody else, your life with somebody else, right? I do see with the octopus, there's someone very smart and clever around you that can navigate a lot of situations that could seem very magical to you. But before you put all your eggs in one basket, you need to establish trust within yourself that you can move forward the same direction and, with determination and drive, but yet at the same time, you don't have to rely on somebody else. Make sure you're relying on yourself first before you move forward. I'm getting that the ear chakra card is coming out, and so this is telling me an indication of, notice the repetitive messages that appear around you in the sounds and music and harmonies that you're listening to, or even if you're overhearing a conversation as you're walking by somebody in the park or something like that. That could be some information that you need, a little tidbit to be like, wow, that's exactly what I needed to hear today. Those are messages from your angels and guides, and they just found a way to tell you out loud, right? Because you need to tune into your ear chakras, okay? I do see that there is some authority and leadership going on in your life this week. This could be at work. This could be someone who is a manager or a boss or a CEO energy, someone who's very methodical, strategic in their thinking, not very warm and fuzzy. This could also be you taking leadership of a project, okay? I do see with these Ace of Swords is some clarity coming through, and this is the start of a brand new thought process, right? And with the eye on the prize with the crown, right? And right here with the king, same crown, you have that energy and that inspiration. Everything's just going to, if everything seems mucky muck, especially with this octopus energy, you're all over the place and transforming and mutating into different forms. You're gonna have clear thought and everything's just the sword's just gonna cut through like a hot knife to butter. I do see there's also some wonderful message coming in for you that's going to inspire you, give you back into that energy of like, okay, I got this. I can rely on myself. I don't need to worry about the mirage that this octopus is trying to put in front of me, because I can now have the strength to swim out to the lineup. And even if there's whitewash, I'm gonna duck dive underneath the waves. So it's staying away from the battle and finding the ways around the obstacles that's gonna really help you this week, Leo. I do see in love that you could be healing from something in the past that recently related to you, or someone around you could be healing from the past and you're just not on the same page yet. You haven't arrived to a dating scenario, or you're in a relationship and it's triggering something. So that's going to be, communication is going to be key if there's something you need to work through internally, or someone else around you needs to work through internally. And it's okay to ask these questions. It's okay to be vulnerable. The overall advice for your love life is the sway of your body excites me. So even though you may be distracted on this person's body or vice versa, like dancing, how they dance or move their body, do yoga, work out, it's exciting. So, the past doesn't exist anymore. So you need to get rid of the past so you can move forward and get into this beautiful energy of shaking things up, singing and dancing together, moving that Kundalini chakra, get the energy and get the chakras moving around and aligned and cleansed. So I hope that makes sense for you, Leo. Just make sure whatever you do, you establish trust within yourself that you can manage anything, and everything around you is just icing on the cake. All right. Love and light, Leo. Comment below and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Bye. All right. So now we'll move on to Libra. Oh, wait, no. Let's do Cancers. Sorry, we flip-flopped. Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Did Leo first. Sorry. You're moving on to calmer waters, Cancers, okay? So that's good. It's time for you to get playful in nature, let your hair down, have some fun, recalibrate in nature, and get back into that, that earthly vibe. If you live in a place where there's a lot of lizards, they could be a spirit animal giving you guidance on how to be a chameleon in and out of environments, right? So as you move on to the calmer waters, I would be a little bit more of a chameleon this week and lizard-like, and enjoy the sun and have fun. But then also, once you sense something's off, move your environment. I don't know why let me know how that resonates for you below. That's just the message I'm getting. So I'm also getting the third eye chakras coming out. So it's safe for you to see the loving energies around you and feel them and be one with them, and really listen to, what makes you feel good. These are your angels and your higher self talking to you. I do see with the Strength card that there's something that you need to tap in this week and understand with the infinity symbol. Reaching in, it's going to make you kind of pull yourself up by the bootstraps, but it's going to make you feel that, you have the inner strength to move forward, and you can manifest moving into calmer waters if things have felt chaotic leading up to this week, or if they do right now. This is the energy moving throughout the week, so keep that in mind. I do see with the Knight of Wands that a message is coming through with somebody who could be charging toward you really fast, like, woo, hot and heavy. But you know what? If you notice on this card, there is no grass growing underneath that horse's feet. So keep in mind that this is going to be a flash in the pan idea or job offer or something like that. Don't let people push you into something that they think you should be doing just because they're passionate about it. By sitting on your throne a little bit more in the energy of the grounded energy for you, Cancers, is really stepping into this King of Pentacles, like owning what you have. So look at all this beautiful, lush fruit and flowers he has underneath his throne that's growing, because he understands the fruits of the labors it takes time to build, right? But the Knight of Wands is saying, oh, here, I have this flaming message for you. You know if you know. And so just be diligent on what direction people are trying to sway you in this week. This could be in career or in love. And in addition to your love, I do see that, ooh, dolphin energy pulled out. So this is all about stepping into that beautiful energy of the dolphin energy, being playful, fun, and cheerful, and just out there having fun. Still using your sonar to detect things, but being in the moment, jumping in the waves, playing and having fun. I see your overall love advice is only bring the essentials, okay? Leave the past in the past. The past is the past for a reason, Cancers. You can't deny that. You have to let things go in order to move forward. Think about if you showed up to a relationship with 5 suitcases, right? And you unpack one and that's an old relationship, and another stuff is like childhood trauma or something like that isn't serving you, you know. Yes, you need to work through those things, but at the end of the day, you can't bring them into relationships or project past relationships into your current relationships. All right, Cancers, love and light, comment below and let me know how this resonates for you. Bye. All right, so now we'll move on to Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what's going on? Separate the difference between fear and excitement. Interesting. So yes, you've been holding on to something. It's time for you to let it go and be more in the flow with things and let things unfurl naturally. You know, this is, you know, the current's taking you in a different direction. So it's time for you to reassess and stop fighting against the current. And the separation between fear and excitement, they both have that same feeling, but then fear starts stepping in when your ego goes, wait, no. Because your ego doesn't want you to get hurt. That's why we have an ego, right? But you need to recognize that. So if you feel this excitement toward a project or a relationship, go for it, explore it, see what's behind the corner, around the river's bend, you know? It could really benefit you. I do see that there's definitely some inner hyena energy around you, which is mischievous energy. You know, it's very much kind of vulture type energy. So be aware of that. That could also be yourself as the fear coming up. You know, you could be self-sabotaging. You don't want to self-sabotage this week. You want to get into the mind of drifting, which is basically meditating, right? Your higher self is saying to tune into the energies around you. With this card, it's all about getting out into the garden, spending time with, you know, getting your hands in the dirt if you can plant something, or water plants, water your grass, water a lot of flowers or fruits and vegetables, whatever you have growing in your garden. And if you don't have that opportunity, get to a botanical garden or something like that. That's going to feed that inner feeling of being in nature and being around all that beautiful, lush colors and everything. I do see that there is a message coming in for you this week. This is traditionally the card that people are investigating you, looking at you up online. But you're sitting here in your hermit energy, just minding your own business, letting things unfold, because you're actually being forced to make things or let things unfold because you're only being shown one step at a time, and that's okay. So don't get frustrated. Just go with the flow with the drift card, okay? And yes, I do see some quick in and out messages that are coming through with deliveries. I do see that this could make you feel more fear. So if you are telling people about some exciting plan or something that you have going on, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're getting people's opinions and ideas, that's this energy of the King or the Knight of Swords. So stay away from it. Also with the Page of Swords too, people are looking at you to see what direction you're going to take. Don't disclose what you're doing. You know, people like to gossip because they don't want to focus on themselves. So, all right, Virgo. So then also in love, I do see that someone around you is making you very hot, or vice versa, and you're going to need a cold shower. And that's great. So, you know, you could be still trying to figure out how the relationship's going, and people are saying, oh, why are you dating that person? Or why are you with that person? Or why are you still doing this? None of their business, right? It's just none of their business. So the overall message for your love this week, Virgo, is get out and explore something, try something new. So this is going on a new types of dates, new types of activities for your relationship, or if you're just single, which nothing's wrong with that, Virgo, do some things that make you feel good and putting you in environments to meet new people and see where your inner guidance is telling you with the Hermit card, okay? So overall, separate the difference between fear and excitement and just get in the moment and do some meditating and let things unfurl, and then also get out and try something new too. All right, love and light, Virgo, bye. All right, Libra, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what's going on? Ooh, something around you is spinning a web of deceit, and they will get caught. So stand in your power, come from your heart, stand in that energy, and mind the tides, because if you wait long enough, the tide will come out, and when the tide is out, that's where everything's exposed. Just like in the moonlight, everything is ebb and flow. The moon cycles, the tides, cycles of the tides. So just be aware of patterns and determine if they're healthy or unhealthy for you, or if there's people around you that you're like, this feels weird, then it is. Listen to that intuition. But before you can sit back and assess anything, you need to observe. So the starfish animal spirit card is coming out. Whenever I see this card, I think of the harsh conditions that the starfish lives in, climbing the coral. But on the outside of the starfish, it feels like a coral reef. And then on the other, when you flip it over, it has the little, I guess, legs, the tentacles, and that's how it moves around and is flexible and eats everything from underneath. So you might need to be putting up a little bit of a barrier this week around somebody around you who I think you know who this is. I do see that you're profoundly clairvoyant. This is a confirmation to tap into that energy of why you think something sounds or feels shady, because right now you can't see everything right in front of you with the Eight of Swords, but do know that there are things going on that you can easily take over and control as much as you can of your own energy by pulling your energy back and shielding yourself like a starfish would out on a coral reef. I definitely want to caution you to stop looking at things that are no longer serving you. When you have all these beautiful things right behind you, you're not even looking at these two cups with the Five of Cups energy, crying over spilt milk, wishing things would have happened. That bridge is gone, right? You have to move on and find other cups to fulfill. You're not going to refill these cups. They have old energy and karma on them. It's time to let them go, bless them with love and light, and move on. Oh, and then the star card popped out. So this is beautiful energy. I'm seeing that with the star card, that you are literally the star of the mofo show, and you have the starfish card. So this is double confirmation that you are right where you're supposed to be in the spotlight, to shine and pour luck on others, and luck's going to be poured on you. You also might want to consider buying a lottery ticket, but even in love, you are the star of someone's sky. All these other stars, but you shine the brightest, okay? I do see a goose or a duck could be significant for you this week. Also, the numbers 8, 888, 555, 85, 58. In love, I do see that there is a soul of a bond, so there is a lot of luck surrounding your situation. And the overall advice for your situation is feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. So enjoy the moment, okay? And if this is someone around you who's being shady, use discernment, but find out more information, okay? You know, you're very clairvoyant. You know what you need to tap into. So try to stay out of this Eight of Swords energy as much as you can, because you don't want to end up at the next level of the Nine of Swords, which is going to lead you into sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, okay? So remember, you have control over this, of what your heart wants, and listen to your intuition, and you will not be led the wrong direction. You can always ask your angels and guides, Libras, to just say, please step in and show me the next step. All right, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next wave. Bye, Libra. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. What's going on? Tune your frequency to a higher vibration. So it's time for you to step into this higher vibration this week, because I do see there's strong competition around you, and this is also, could be conflict between emotion and logic, and you need to tune into your heart more to get in that higher vibration, because like the firefly, you're meant to flutter and shine light. Okay, so you have to step into that higher vibration. You can't be just sitting in the grass all night as a firefly. You have to get up, raise the vibration, and explore. Okay, so I do see that you're asked to tune into your heart chakra this week, which is beautiful energy. And this is writing from the heart. So even wearing green is going to help you tap into that heart energy, or wear some malachite, anything that's going to be protective of your heart as well. And the answers you seek are in your heart right now. So you need to be open and giving to receive and receiving love. So the yin and yang of love, right? I do see there's been a little bit of a battle, and you're striking boundaries, saying, hey, okay, I've had enough. And again, with the nine of wands as well. So you have the 7 and the 9. You just don't have the 8 of wands. So you're definitely coming towards the end of a completion of a cycle. And I'm saying it's great to have boundaries, but make sure you don't have too many boundaries up, because you want to make sure that you are keeping yourself open and letting the right people in, right? And still giving kindness and grace. Also, I see an offer coming in. This could be a job offer or a love offer, which is really exciting. So you'll have to let me know in the comments which one it is. And for your love, it's suggested to build a sandcastle together. So this is taking water and emotion, and because that's what water is, energy and motion, right? You take emotion and you mix it with sand, which is the earth, Mother Gaia, and you make something together. You're building something with emotion and a strong foundation, okay? I do see that your overall message is the stars aligning majestically for you, so you are in the right space at the right time by the time the week unfolds, or how quickly this whole reading unfolds for you, because it's all going to depend on your frequency. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what that is. It's pretty interesting, especially since you have all this wand energy. You might want to be cognizant of that. So all right, love and light. I hope this helps. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click the thumbs up for the video, and I'll catch you in the next wave. Bye. All right, moving on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What is going on? All right. You have a heart as vast as the ocean, so you need to step into this. You have so much beautiful, loving energy. You don't need to give it out. You just need to be in your presence of being there, because I do see with the riptide that you've been caught in a certain way of thinking that you're like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of this. No, you have the whole world as your oyster. You need to step into that meditative mind of looking at the ocean and saying, everything's going to be okay. I have so many options. My heart will manifest exactly what I need at the right time. And my higher self knows what's in the deepest of my heart and what I truly desire. And this will start to manifest for you. So you just needed to get out of the mentality of, stop going up against the current, okay? Yes, and with the lion card, this is definitely pulling in on that lion energy, right? That inner roar that you have in your solar plexus, like, let's get it. A lion heart. Oh, lion heart and ocean. So you have the fire and the water. That is beautiful. And I see that with the throat chakra that you do need to step into, speaking your mind a little bit and, saying, you know what, I don't have to stay in this energy, whether this is in work or whatever work project. You have the ability to listen to your higher self and understand you are bigger than just who you are in this human body. So speak lovingly to yourself and to others around you, okay? Yeah, I do see, because there is some energy around you with the 9 of Swords, with all these ideas of everyone else's thoughts coming in and kind of making you feel caged in, but they're not your thoughts, but they're keeping you worried. You are bigger than this guy sitting here on this little bed in this castle. You have a heart as wide as the ocean, so it's time for you to step into the lion energy of knowing that you're the pride land. You have the pride land. I do see that someone's been watching your hard work, so this is really good news, because at work, this could mean you're on a new adventure, whether you're getting a new job or promotion or a new project going on that's going to give you the ability to have more faith and let go, let God, and be protected, right? And again, he doesn't carry much with him because the past is the past for a reason. So in love, I do see that there's definitely a trigger. So it could be this Nine of Swords energy or someone watching over you and you're like, why do I feel watched? Like, why do I feel like I can't be myself? Well, there's something inside of you that's being triggered. You need to figure out what that is, because it's not these people. This is what you're projecting out into the world. Does that make sense? And if it's something that someone's doing, ask, why is it making you annoyed? Is it because you're hangry, you need to eat, and your blood sugar is low? Or is it because they're actually annoying you because they have ill intentions, right? We always want to come from the idea that that's not the case, but you still have to use discernment. I do see for your overall love advice, listen to the essence of the background music, okay? So listen to the music, listen to the things that's going on in the background. When you're on the ocean and you're standing there at the beach looking at the ocean and looking about how big and beautiful the ocean is, and you're like, wow, you start to hear the waves, you tune in more, you hear the seagulls, you tune a little bit more, you start to hear the wind, tune in a little bit more, you start to hear little kids playing in the background laughing, or someone walking by, or a dog barking. Tune into that energy and get into that meditative state. Because when you're in the flow like that, that's when you're going to manifest. Woo! Especially with this new beginning in love and career. You have to let me know which one it is. So comment below and let me know. All right? Love and light. Catch you in the next wave. Bye. All right, so now we'll move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What's going on with you? Ooh, salt water heals everything. So I'm getting, take a salt bath, get to the beach, get those positive ions moving around, because you're about to break through the surface of something that you feel like it wasn't going to happen, or you're like, why am I doing this healing work and nothing's happening? I've been journaling forever, or I've been meditating forever, nothing's happening. You're going to have the breakthrough, so you just need to come up for air and just breathe, and then take time as you breathe and rethink the situation from a different perspective, okay? It's going to happen for you. And yes, with the nightingale bird, I do see that the nightingale is very predominant, and it could be a lot of significance for you. There's a lot of songs with nightingales, so maybe tap into that energy. If you can, maybe take a salt bath and listen to some beautiful music that's going to have that nature feeling of the earth, of the ocean, or of birds chirping. Birds are very significant. Birds are also messengers, so you could be getting a message in the middle of the night. I do see that you are definitely a powerful light worker here, so you know that this is what you need to do. So your advice is salt water heals everything, because I do see that there's a huge transformation coming in for you with the Death card, and it's you like showing up in front of people looking different because they've expected something from you and you're changing directions is what I'm getting. Yes, because something's been illuminated to you in the moonlight, especially with the Cancer card. This is like represented by Cancer, which is like, Mother Ocean, Cancer, emotion, moonlight. I do feel that internally you may feel like maybe you've abandoned people, but you need to move on, because in order to go to this next part of your journey, through this transformation that you're going on, everything being illuminated, you're going to have to let certain things go, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You need to make room for something else. So even if you just, take a salt scrub and use that in the shower, that works too. But if you can get in the ocean, bonus. I do see that in love that, butterfly kisses. So to me, this card indicates marriage. It indicates a father-daughter dance, so that could be very significant. Maybe you're going to a wedding, or you're getting engaged, or you're going to propose to somebody, or you've decided that's the next thing you want in your life. I do see that do make things that put yourself first, by taking this salt bath, by knowing that their breakthrough's coming. Take care of your higher self and your self-care routine first, because when you're in that energy, you can really step in and show up for somebody else and have a massive breakthrough in your romance, okay? Comment below and let me know what this is. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the thumbs up. Go check out your moon and rising sign as well. Bye. All right, now moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. What's going on? You have more strength than you know. I love this card because you have smooth sailing coming up for you this week. Maybe it's been a little bit of stormy waters, but that's okay because you're in the right place at the right time, and you have to weather certain things to help you appreciate moving on and building more character and strength as you move through this process. And with the rabbit, it's definitely like moving around very quickly. So make sure that you are a little bit more focused and you're not spending too much time getting distracted by shiny objects or running around like a rabbit and too much playfulness. Make sure that you are staying focused on, with your eye on the prize is what I'm hearing. And what I'm also hearing is with the rabbit too, they have many different directions. It doesn't matter which direction you take, you're still going to reach your destination this week. I do see that integrity is going to come into play for you a lot this week. So pulling in and aligning in your actions to match your values and inner knowledge. Okay. And that's great. I mean, that's smooth sailing, right? If you can align with yourself and be true to yourself, things are going to really work out for you. Okay. I do see with the Tower card, this is very Aries energy. There could be something that you recently just had some news that was a little bit shocking. Or you've been thinking about something and it's starting to manifest. You're like, whoa, 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 let me get back into this. I have more strength than I know. I can diffuse this situation with as much energy as possible. And I have the right, if I want, to walk away from something that is no longer fulfilling me. So you don't have to stay in this energy if something should come in or someone should try to give you some news. Or you're not being fulfilled and it's just, you're not even feeling like the love anymore. I do see with the Six of Cups is, a beautiful, loving reconciliation of, or people giving back to you, feeling emotionally fulfilled, getting back into that childlike feeling of, oh, things are great again, especially with the Eight of Cups, like you go to the Six of Cups. So you move a different direction and you think you're taking 2 steps back, but you're actually taking 2 steps back to go 10 steps forward and better in another direction. I do see that in love, that there's some explanation that needs to be done either on your part or your partner's behalf. Or if you are dating somebody and they haven't been clear about your intentions, it's time to clear those thoughts up. And that could also be this Tower card, right? You shocking someone else by telling them maybe you're ready to walk away. But I do see your overall advice is to tap into practicing sun salutations at sunrise if you can. If you can't do yoga or sun salutations, you can always do chair yoga, or you can always sit quietly in prayer meditation with your hands together in prayer by your heart and just giving love and light to everyone around you and knowing that you will have that total emotional happiness you're looking for, and either in love or career. But I feel like this is a little bit more, the end of the reading is a little bit more love. So you'll have to let me know, Aquarius. Love and light, and catch you on the next wave. Make sure to click a thumbs up on the video. Bye. All right, Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what's going on? All right, it's time for you to wear your crown and claim your throne. Woohoo! You are safe to stand in your power this week, Pisces. This is a safe place, in from out of the storm. You're standing on 2 feet, sitting on a throne going, time to anoint me and give me my crown. Right? And with the zebra, I definitely see that there's been a lot of traditional things going on. Zebra never changes its stripes, just like we never change the stripes of being a king or queen in our life. And we may have our crown knocked off and you're like, you know what? Let me just stand back up and straighten it back out. So with the zebra, I also see with the all-eye seeing with his third eye, with the beautiful rainbow colors and energy and chakras, being able to align everything, to see things using the imagination and knowing that things are unfolding on your behalf. I do see that it's time to vacuum away fear. So if there's any fear of putting your crown on or standing in this energy, it's time that you know that you are called upon from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to lift any fear-based energy from you and lift it away from your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Okay, so in love and light, out. Have them take care of it. Call them in, and then ask Archangel Michael to surround you in a protective blue bubble of your energy so you can continue to move things forward, because I do see that there is some chaos that could come around you this week, either in business, or it could be just mental chaos of what's going on around you, and you're like, oh, I can't know if I can take this. But I do see there's a brand new spark of inspiration coming in for you, and this is going to help lead you on the path to your throne, okay? And yes, with the Eight of Wands, it's all about moving things forward. A lot of things coming in very quickly. This is like, whoa, slow down, charger. A lot of energy coming at you, a lot of ideas. So make sure that you're staying in the moment, and don't get too distracted with all the options that are coming through, because you do have the right to claim your crown, okay? You are safe to nourish yourself and to get well-needed rest. So it's okay. It's okay if you're sitting in this energy in the Four of Swords right now. You won't sit there very long. You're going to end up making a move. Once you get the idea, you make a decision, you're going to take action on it. All right. So in love, Pisces, I do see that you're in your head a little bit. This could be an array of anything. So just take what resonates. If you're single, you don't know if you want to date, or if dating sucks, blah, blah, blah. Or if you're in a relationship, you're overthinking things on how they're unfolding, or you're just getting in your head and you need to, recalibrate, get some rest, and shake it off, okay? I do see your overall love message is to remove the barricades. So if there's anything blocking you in your head on how you're thinking, are you in logic override, or are you speaking from your heart? If you speak from your heart, you will not have any issues at all. All right, Pisces, love and light. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll catch you on the next wave. Bye.